Captain, I'm beginning my approach. Where should I land?
Commander, glad you can make it. Your delays up there give me enough time to repair the landing platform. You can bring her down inside the base. ALIE, send the coordinates to the commander shuttle. And, turn off those remaining turrets.
Right away, Captain.
Thanks again, Commander. You and your ships really saved our skin back there.
My pleasure, Captain. I wish I could say that I did it out of the goodness of my own heart, but that's not how the universe works.
Ah, yes. Here comes the "you owe us now" part of the conversation.
Basically. I don't like it. But the UNSC needs you, Captain. This wasn't a rescue party. This was a resupply and intelligence exchange mission.
Of course not. Rescue would just be too simple, wouldn't it?
It still beats a court-martial, Captain.
You knew about this, didn't you, ALIE?
I did. And I think you'll like what the commander is about to tell you.
We need to talk, ALIE. You can't keep holding information back from me. We're supposed to be a team.
Another time, Captain.
Right. Back to the problem at hand. Captain, the TBL believes you are dead. They have slandered your name and blamed the loss of the Liberty and the colony ships on you and the ALIE. Sorry, computer.
No worries, Commander.
Captain, you do not want to return to Earth right now. Things are bad, and it would appear that the DNC has people working for them throughout the government. I don't know how your classic Hollywood knowledge is, but it reminds me of Hydra infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D. from the old Marvel movies.
Yeah, I know what you mean, Commander. Is it really that bad?
Yes. When the war ended, many Martian citizens were included in the new United Earth government in an attempt to appease many of the representation issues that started the war in the first place. It would appear that those government officials had a hidden agenda when they joined up. They had been funneling the DNC information while working from the inside to demilitarize the fleet and weaken our defenses.
Why was the fleet still producing new ships? The Liberty was brand new when I took command.
Because High Command justified the expense of every new ship by scrapping 3 old ships. And as we found out in our first engagement in the Gamma Sector, the new ships are not very capable in combat.
Yeah, you can say that again. That armor was pretty weak.
Indeed it was. We've looked at the data from the Liberty, and everyone at the UNSC agrees. You did the right thing jumping out, and most people who know of it are impressed you even made it out of the ambush in one piece. It was a close call, Captain.
I know. I was there. Which reminds me. How the hell are you here now?
I'm sure you remember the attack, and that we all abandoned ship in the escape pods?
Vividly. And I remember the escape pods getting blasted during the second ambush of the day.
Yep. That was a close one. The DNC ships destroyed a few of the escape pods completely, but most of them were simply damaged. Mine lost all power and left me with just my suit to survive on. I thought I was a goner.
And yet here you are. How did you get here?
Well, I told you I was going to blow your mind. I guess it's time to deliver. Ensign, send her out.
Her?
Yes, her. From what I understand, and I've only known of their existence for a month or so, but their kind does not identify based on gender. However, we do. And they don't seem to take offense to being called female, and well, here she is. You'll understand.
Captain, are you okay? I'm getting strange vital sign readings from your suit.
I'm fine, ALIE. And, yeah, Commander. I can see why you said her. Is that a new suit? Yeah, I'm confused. Confused right now, that's what I am. I'm confused.
I'll show you what I mean.
Ensign, tell the Justice to signal the alien vessel.
I'm sorry, did you say alien?
ALIE, bring up visual scans on the coordinates I sent to you.
On the monitor now, sir.
Seriously? Aliens? Okay, officially. You've blown my mind.
I told you. I thought the same thing when I saw them decloak outside my escape pod. They were nice enough to scoop me up and take me home. Captain, meet Key.
Hello, Captain. It is nice to finally meet you.
You too. And finally? I get the feeling I am still missing a lot of the story here.
I believe ALIE can fill you in on all the details, but we have been watching you from a distance for quite some time.
Well, if you remember, Captain. I wish I could give you a more concrete answer to that question, sir. I keep picking up anomalies on the scanners.
What kind of anomalies?
I do not know. They appear at the edge of our senses, then disappear again.
They?
Yes, sir. There are several anomalies I am tracking. It is hard to get a solid number with the limited sensors and the nature of the anomalies. My best guess is we are looking at 6 to 12 distinct signatures, depending on which parameters you use to define the anomalies.
Wonderful. Any chance they are natural phenomena?
Unlikely, sir. They appear to be behaving intelligently.
Is it the DNC?
I am guessing here, Captain, but my guess is no. This does not match any known human technological profile.
Then we jumped out, sir. There were no life signs from the Liberty, and we detected... Well, sir, the reason we left is...
Wonderful. Any signs of those anomalies or the DNC?
Still nothing, Captain.
ALIE? When did you figure all this out?
Not until Dr. Kuhn informed me. I am sorry I could not tell you sooner.
We will deal with that later, ALIE. Okay, Commander. So you get saved by the aliens. I'm sorry, Key, do you people have a name? I hope I'm not offending you by calling you aliens.
No offense taken, Captain. My people have been known to your planet by many names over the centuries. I prefer the term Anunnaki, personally. For obvious reasons. It was named after my brother Anu and I when we first made contact with your planet's inhabitants.
Wait. Hold on. The Anunnaki? Like from ancient Samaria Anunnaki?
Yes, I believe that is what you call them now.
Wait, how old are you?
Captain, manners!
No offense taken, Commander. And it is a valid question. My people live much longer than your kind, and on top of that, we long ago learned how to clone ourselves and imprint our consciousness on our new clones. We are, for all intents and purposes, incapable of dying a natural death.
Wow. That must be nice.
It is not without its drawbacks, Captain. Long ago, we, as a people, decided that our population had reached the optimal size, and since no one ever died, the population was continually exploding. So as a society, we neutered ourselves.
So...
Yes, Captain. I no longer have sexual organs, and we have almost perfected telepathy. But I do not need it to figure out what you were thinking.
Sorry. Look, I've been alone for a very long time.
A few millennia ago, I would have been flattered. But back to the story. As our people expanded in the universe, we continued to come across more primitive societies than ours. We took the position that it was our duty to help these cultures we encountered develop. My brother and I found Earth in our travels, and took a particular fondness to the humans we encountered. We claimed the solar system for our kind and spent many centuries developing humanity, and teaching them, slowly, how to better themselves and expand their knowledge.
So, all this time, those ancient astronaut theories were correct?
Stop interrupting, Captain. It is rude.
I like her.
Sorry. Please continue.
Anu and I traveled the Earth, creating great civilizations as we went. It became a game for us almost, to see which of us could create the most impressive civilization. We were revered by humanity, and we were called gods by them. Neither Anu or I ever felt comfortable with this title, and would usually leave the civilization and move on to the next when the locals began to worship us.
I'm sorry to interrupt again. But why did you stop? Why go into the background? Why not reveal yourself to us?
I was getting there. In a faraway solar system, another group of my people, led by Marduk, found a planet much like Earth, with its own primitive yet intelligent people living on the planet. He too decided to stay, and claimed the system for our people. Yet, instead of teaching the locals slowly, he provided them with all of his technology, wisdom, and knowledge at once. The civilization exploded at an unpredicted pace, both in numbers and in technology. Within a few centuries, the civilization had become a threat to the safety, stability, and prominence of my people. Our ruling council declared Marduk an enemy to the Anunnaki and ordered the complete destruction of the civilization he had created. Marduk fought back, and the war continues to this day. My people have not been able to replace our losses, and we are now on the verge of extinction. After Marduk's rebellion, the High Council forbid my people from giving aid to local civilizations to keep another Marduk from rising.
Wow. That is quite the story. So the High Council ordered you not to help humanity anymore. I'm guessing that since you're here, you ignored the order.
Very astute, Captain. Yes, Anu and I disagreed over the ruling. He left the solar system and joined the fight against Marduk. I stayed here and continued my work behind the scenes on Earth. He did not survive the decision.
Wow, Key, I'm very sorry.
Not as sorry as I was. To take a life in my culture is a sin of the highest order. Life is forever for my people. My brother was my life. My life has been empty without him. I have dedicated myself to revenge. Lofty ideals be damned.
Okay. I'm still not seeing where I sit in all this.
I may be the reason why the DNC is still around. I would like to correct this mistake, and hopefully gain an ally in the process.
Say again? You helped the DNC?
Indeed, I approached their leader when it became clear that they were going to lose the war. I offered them escape and advanced technology if they swore to help me in my revenge efforts.
Let me guess. They lied to you.
Yes, they did. I was naive, blinded by rage, older than you can imagine, and they took advantage of me. I provided them with jump drive technology, and they left the solar system with me. We colonized at the Gamma sector and quickly began producing a new fleet. I provided technology, they provided labor. When I felt we were ready for combat against Marduk, I gave the DNC orders to attack, and they locked me in a cell.
Typical.
I was beamed out of the cell by my ship and immediately left the Gamma sector and returned to Earth, where I presented myself to Dr. Keene. We have been working together ever since. When I heard your ship had been sent to the Gamma sector, I quickly came to warn you, but the ambush had already occurred. I rescued the commander and other members of your crew, returned to the solar system. My drones picked up your first transport ship as you flew away from the Liberty's wreckage, and I've been keeping an eye on you ever since.
Okay, so again, please, fill me in. Why are you here now, and what do you need from me?
I have a proposal. I will help you defeat the DNC if, in turn, you help me defeat Marduk.
But why me? Why not Dr. Keene, or hell, why not the TBL?
Simple. I do not trust the TBL, and Dr. Keene cannot do it alone.
Fair enough, but neither can I. If it wasn't for the commander, I'd be dead right now.
Ah, yes. That is my key. You won't be alone anymore, Captain.
You're staying?
Not a chance. I've been given command of the fleet. Oh, and it's Admiral now. I didn't have the heart to tell you earlier.
Wow. Congrats on the promotion, Admiral.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. This is the first time I've actually got away from the Jupiter Moon base. The rest of the time, it's paperwork and drills.
Better you than me. Okay, so you're not saying. So who is? Do I get a capital ship and fighter support now?
Heavens no, Captain. The UNSC is comprised of less than 100 people. You can't spare that kind of manpower even if we had it. The ships you saw were manned by less than 10 people each. Dr. Keene has given each ship its own AI, and they basically run themselves now. No, Captain, you will get one man to help.
Come on, one man?
Now, he is one of our best commandos, Captain. He may need some help with the engineering and building side of things, but you won't find a better pilot, soldier, demolitions expert, or tactical mind in this sector. I guarantee it. With him and ALIE at your side, you should provide the DNC with a bit of an annoyance for a while.
Okay, so I get to go play Guerrilla Commando, and you will...
Key and I will return to Jupiter and continue building our fleet. We will be in contact with you, and if you need help, we will come to your aid if possible. And Key and Dr. Keene will provide you with as much tech as they can.
Okay, so I stall them, harass them, weaken them, and then you come in and drop the hammer when you're ready.
Exactly. And once that is complete, we help Key.
Alright. I follow you on the destroying the DNC thing. And I mean no offense when I ask this, Key. I just need to know. Why are we helping her with this Marduk guy?
Ah, yes. Allow me to answer, please, Admiral.
Please do.
I forgot to mention that Marduk is expanding his territory and rule as we speak. My people can barely even slow him down anymore. At his current pace, he will reach the solar system in less than 10 years. We cannot defeat him in a battle, but if your tactics prove effective against the DNC, I believe we can use the same tactics against Marduk while we rally resistance to his rule.
Okay. Defeat the DNC, then save the universe. Sure. I've got nothing else to do. I'm in. ALIE, what do you think?
I've been in on this for weeks, Captain.
Right. Okay. First thing is first. Let's fix up this base and then get to work.
I'd recommend you not do that.
What? Why?
Because the DNC knows where you are.
And you destroyed their fleet.
You think that was their whole fleet?
It wasn't?
No, Captain. That was part of the DNC's 5th fleet. Our intel says they have approximately 7 fleets, each with roughly a dozen capital ships assigned to it. That was less than half of one fleet we engaged.
Oh. Well. Shit. I guess we need to move then. Problem is, I don't have a space-worthy ship.
We thought of that. Actually, ALIE did. Your new partner should be arriving in a ship that will get you off the surface. He has selected a planetary system that the DNC has no presence in or knowledge of for you to rebuild. The Justice will drop you off in orbit on our way home.
Put the new ship on the monitor, ALIE.
Yes, sir.
Wait. You want me to fight off the entire DNC? With that?
I thought you'd get a kick out of that.
But how? It has more lights than guns.
From the reports ALIE has given us, it's better than what you left the Liberty with. And look how well you've done for yourself. Besides, you'll have help this time.
Amazing. Just amazing. ALIE, when this is all over, I'll have a second career as an architect or ship designer. Hell, I've built and designed more structures and ships than most architects and ship designers do in their entire careers now.
Stop whining. You finally get to play the part of the pirate, like we've been trying to for a while now.
You know, I like the thought of that, ALIE. We're pirates now.
Call yourself what you want, Captain. I wish you well. We are all counting on you. If you fail, well, don't fail.
Understood, Key. It was a mind-blowing pleasure to meet you.
Stay alive, Captain.
That's the plan. What the?
You get used to it. They teleport.
Seriously? Like, beam me up Scotty teleport?
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh. Okay. Let's go meet my new partner and see my new ship.
Captain, may I present to you Commander Firedam of the 1st Battalion Special Forces.
Good to see you again, kid.
Oh, brother,